my opinion about the fashion industry. That's the subject for today's video. I've been working inside the fashion industry for quite a while now, and it's a world with two sides. I've been inside the model industry for quite a while, starting with me being a model. I did some model jobs during the last couple of years. Actually, it started just after my amputation. I did Amsterdam Fashion Week for the very first time in my life. And I did this in a wheelchair. And this was so amazing. The backstage and everything, it was just dope. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. And I really enjoyed it. And soon after that, a year later, I did my second fashion week. And this time it was on my prosthetic. And I can say I've been the first model ever on a prosthetic on Amsterdam Fashion Week. That's just dope. I did commercials. I worked together with the Bijenkorf, that's the biggest warehouse here in Holland, and I did a campaign for Lôreal. I had a couple of photo shoots for magazines, and I did some things for TV and video clips and stuff. I just have quite a lot of experience as a model. But there is one thing about this. It isn't fair. It's a very tough industry, and that's something I think we all know, but the real insights about it, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more. So these jobs that I did were absolutely amazing, but at one point I started realizing that I didn't got any money. I've got like a card for like the Douglas, and I was doing jobs together with other models who actually got two legs, like, you know, the models how we know them, tall, skinny, and not disabled. That, you know, that's the normal model. And I started realizing like they were doing serious jobs. I was like, I don't believe they are doing this for free like I do. And I found out that at a couple of shoots that I did, I was doing this with other models, and they got paid like very good. They got paid like more than 300 euros for a photo shoot, but I was standing there for free. And I've been thinking about this, because the thing is that companies said to me is like, oh, but you know, you're just lucky, you just need to be happy that you get this opportunity, you know, because you have one leg. I'm like, okay, so because I just have one leg, I just need to be happy and do all of this for free. While other girls are doing this all for money. They just get paid. I do have to pay my rent for this house. You know, I need to get money. It's not that I can do everything for free, and I just didn't felt worth it into this industry. Like, I just needed to be happy. Well, I was working harder than most models. It's easier to find a model on two working legs who wants to do a model job for you than a girl on just one leg. Like, oh my god, it's just insane. It's not fair, and that made me make the decision that I'm not going to do these model jobs for free anymore, unless I'm really standing behind, you know, the story or went for like a big campaign and I can get something out of it. But no, I'm not something you can just use. Besides that, I didn't just work as a model inside this industry. I am an ambassador for a foundation that's also working into this industry, and through there I also did my internship for them, and I thought about a lot of ideas we could actually do. And I am also a fashion student. At the moment I don't go to my study anymore because of fencing. I'm a full-time athlete right now, but I used to study fashion. So I actually make my own clothes, and next week I have my very own fashion show. FREQUIN. This is something in Holland I will explain in another video. But I'm also working behind the scenes, not just in front of it. I do have a lot of point of views that I could actually experience. And the thing is, this world is so harsh. And I always was like, oh, I want to be a fashion designer. And I still love to make clothes, but I don't want to be a fashion designer anymore, because you need to be arrogant to work in this industry. And you need to think constantly about what other people want to see. Well, I want to think about things I want to make, that I love, that, you know, I want to do. And I am still making clothes, but just one of a kind. And I make it just for one person, and I don't want to make clothes for like 1 million of people. The fashion industry is something I don't see myself working in, even though I would love to do more like model jobs. Because I think it's really good that girls on prosthetics and wheelchairs or with any other disability are being seen in this fashion industry. Because the fashion industry is something we look up to. All of us do. We all look up to these models. And I think it's very important that girls on prosthetics are being seen on big fashion shows and in magazines and stuff. So little girls and boys actually have someone to look up to, and that there is actually someone like them. So that's why I won't cut it out of my life, but this is my opinion about it. It's just at this point it's not a fair industry, and it's really hard to get into it. And also, like, it's not that we can change it in like a year or 2 years, because the fashion industry has been these perfect models for ages. It's not just something that happened the last couple of years. So it's not something that is gonna change now, but it's something we are gonna work on. Something I'm working on by telling my experience and let you guys know, if you are a girl or a boy on a prosthetic or dealing with any other disability, and you've been asked for photo shoots with other boys and girls, don't let them treat you like trash. Don't let them treat you like you're not worth it. You're working as hard as all these other models, and that's something you shouldn't forget. So just do things you're completely behind, and do things you can get something out of. Like, it can be just a photo shoot, not getting any money, but you need to use these pictures, or you need to use their platform to grow, to, you know, get more photo shoots. You need to start somewhere. But as soon as you're taking this serious, be sure you're not, you know, they treat you well. That's just what I wanted to share in this video. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. If you enjoyed watching this video, and if you want to see more, please click on the subscribe button below and like this video, and give me your comments about what you think about this subject. And did you have any of these issues, or do you know someone with these issues? Just let me know what you think about what I just talked about. Because for me, the fashion industry is a very interesting subject, because I'm studying it, because I'm being a model, because at the moment I'm standing behind the camera taking photographs and stuff from other people. So I'm really into this world. So let me know your opinion. I absolutely love you guys, and I see you next week with an awesome video.